folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Surviving Mars. It's the 12 Apostles run, or it will be when we finally get some people over here. Last episode, I said I would let things run for a bit, and I did. Got a bit slowed down because we did get hit by a dust storm, which did turn off the moisture evaporators, so I didn't quite finish refueling over here, because of course we need water to make fuel. But that did make me realize one of the possible things that could kill our colony. If we happen to get a cold snap and a dust storm at the same time, moisture evaporators will not run from the dust storm, and the water storage tanks are going to freeze up from the cold snap, and then we might have a real problem. Unless, of course, we, have a decent amount of underwater supply. Low grade kind of sucks, but there's a lot of water over there. And at some point, of course, we will discover the underground heating thing or whatever to keep our water non-frozen. I don't know how many other things are going to get affected. Hopefully not too many. So we're just going to do that. Oh, I did turn off the solar panels during the dust storm. Oh, I wanted to enable everything here, just so that they would be slightly more protected from dust, because, yeah, I mean, they only work like half as well, I think, during a dust storm. Decreased by dust during dust storms, then the wind turbines work better. Now, we are fairly elevated, so the wind turbines are getting a pretty huge boost over here, which is nice. You are ready to launch, so let's go ahead and do that. You're going to leave 7 drones behind, which should all go back to the drone hub. So, it's absolutely...
Milestone achieved.
Thank you very much for the milestone. It's imperative that we get an explorer drone so that we can actually, like, bootstrap our science, because right now it's not moving at all. And I will want a drone, what is it called? RC rover or whatever. Because it's really important to have a mobile drone source to do some of the expansions and things like that. As well as actually, like, unsticking some things, like if your RC Explorer can get shut down from certain anomalies, or just happen to run out of power out there, or get smacked by a meteor or something like that. So you'll need to be ready to go and repair that. So finally there, it is Sol 10 by the time we launch this rocket. And this is a pretty slow start. The dust storm really, like, killed a fair amount of progress as well. But, slow but stable? Maybe it'll win the day? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still kind of concerned about the start. So I could go and collect more of these rocks, but... So we did get some more scans. I guess must have been a meteor impact over there, which is why there's an anomaly marked. We'll get there at some point. Obviously, we'll have to build a tunnel down to here, but that should be fairly easy to pull off. Scans are going a lot slower. These are all out of range of our tower. Well, okay, these are slightly still within range, but it will slow down, but that's okay. We've got room to do our initial expansion. That's going to be fine. I'm sorry, is there only a single flask anomaly? I'm hoping that's enough tech to hit this. It's only 1,000. I don't think I've ever seen a flask anomaly be less than 1,000. Usually they're either 1,000 or 1,500. So that should get us our initial 100 soul per day, or 100 research per soul. But damn, this game is going to be rough. I can't believe that. All right. So we got a crap ton of drones assigned over here, which is good. Yeah, this is, oh my god. So you can pre-package, and then this is definitely was not in my press preview, and this makes life so much better to reorganizing the drones. Oh, I'm so happy they added that, because it was always kind of a pain to, like, click a drone here and tell them to go to some other drone hub and reorganize it. But here it's like any drone hub that's got, like, sort of a lower load, you can just dismantle some of the drones into, like, little IKEA form, and then decide to deploy them somewhere else. Good interface solution, I would say, to this. Because, like, how do you do the load balancing? How do you do... Just give us a button to repackage. Gorgeous. So you guys have had that since day one. But my press preview build, I did not have that. More sector scanning, good. I don't know, just queue up some more stuff over here. But yeah, there's a speed boost, but that's the last one. I mean, I can speed boost over here, but none of these are, like, buildable. And even then, the speed boost is pretty low. We'll check that with this 2% buildable area. Maybe there's something hiding there. I mean, obviously, at some point, we want to clear the whole map. Okay, rocket. Rocket. So it's got to be a cargo. We need an RC rover and explorer. Done. I mean, we might have been able to live without a transport in an initial batch. Do I want to send... God. I mean, we sort of have to have these prefabs available, but but at the same time we can't. Okay, we don't need another one of these. With the rover, we might be able to live without a drone hub. Okay, they're only 150 million. That's not bad at all, actually. Because we're going to have to send a few more resources. First of all, I'm going to want... Because we're not playing with the International Mars mission, so I'm going to pre-send a little food. Luckily, it's very inexpensive. And then a few more of the other resources, leaning a little higher towards machine parts. I don't even know about sending extra drone. Well, you know what? I will just... Well, no. I mean, it's cheap. What the hell? I guess I will. Unless I want to send in an orbital probe, but I don't think we really need that. Yeah, let's do this. And I have, like, no money left over. Excellent. Well, we have a little bit. And I don't know, like, we don't have, we don't get extra money for research or anything like that. All of our money will be exporting rare metals. Now, this is a high-grade rare metals. That's actually really nice. And there's another one over here. This is low-grade. And, of course, we get a lower price than most of the other setups for the rare metals. So we're not going to make as much money from exporting it, but... I mean, we're clearly going to have to. There's also some techs that we can use to make money, although our tech rate's going to be really low. Like, one of our earliest priorities really will be a, will be a research lab. And actually, one of the things we're going to want to get as early as possible is freaking... Well, I guess we got low-G farming, which is good. We didn't use it at all last game, so it'll be nice to see that. It's going to be good because our hydroponics only work at, like, 50%. As the religious folks over here. For some reason, I don't actually get that, but I guess, you know, they had to have some other penalty. But yeah, so the hydroponic farms, which we start with, don't work very well for us. So we probably don't want to do that. So we'll end up with a fungal farm. It leaves us more room in Dome, which is nice. Guess that's not too shabby. At some point, we'll probably still want to do actual farms, because we get the bonus to comfort tech at some point. Because that's not a breakthrough. That's one of the normal techs in the... Biology? Biotech. Same thing. Alright, come on back. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this as... Because we were going to head towards the water here. Because we're going to want to do that. Now, this is just metal that's blocking the way, right? Okay, my transport. I'm going to get you to pick this up and get it out of there. And what we're going to do is we're going to land over here to extend our... to have a little drone commander down here. Of course, we are also going to have another drone hub we can plop down. It's a lot of cable for a lot of maintenance, but I think we'll make use of this. So I think it's going to be okay. Alright, we're accruing a little bit of extra fuel. Yeah, we're halfway to a refueled ship as well, because we're going to have to send this back. And that'll be our person shuttle, because we're not going to have enough money to send another resource shuttle. Are we actually going to be able to, like, build a dome and make it survive with what we've got? Well, obviously, we'll have to build an oxygen thing. We've got water, which is good. Power will expand a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to plop you down. Yeah, here seems fine. Yeah, that seems totally okay. And yeah, I don't know if we can fit a dome here. We might have to, like, move... I'm going to move both these depots. And... do that. And I'm going to get, not rare, just regular metals over here as well, because we've got some excess kicking around. Sector scans. Okay, they are coming really slow. Oh, we got another beaker. Thank you very much. Or flask, I should say. RC Explorer. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go and pop that. Thank you very much. The RC Rover can more or less stay here. We should get another Universal Depot here. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this. We'll unload this thing, pick up some of the metal around here. We may have to transport some things back and forth a bit, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, we're just waiting for this stuff to get moved, probably. Okay, yeah, the first dome's really not very big. I could just do this. It'll easily be... We'll easily be able to work both of the rare metals from here. Yeah, I think this actually is okay.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Bring this down that way.
Milestone achieved.
Yeah, milestone science. Earth-Mars initiative. There you go. So now we actually have 100 soul per day. Hooray! What's the next thing? Scientists and botanists are a bit better. I do want to queue something else up. Because there might be overflow when I hit the next beaker. Transport optimization. We will be using the transporter. So it's probably not too shabby to pick that up. Let's go and recharge ourselves here because we're going to make a fairly long journey to the next flask. Or, I mean, I suppose I could pop the local anomalies. You know what? Let's see what this is. It might... Oh, the key one reveals more text, actually. So we might, yeah, let's open both of those up before we go and pop the next flask. Actually, I really like that idea. So you've got everything you need. You're still accruing the concrete, but we've got plenty of it. It's just got to be shipped over, so that's going to be swell. And yeah, so let's get a few more basics. I'm going to get probably a pair of batteries, like that. And an oxygen tank. There. And a water tower. There. Alright. Now we're still not producing oxygen. So I guess we'll go ahead and do
some useful material in the debris from a small meteorite.
30 rare metals. And yet we will be exporting that. Rare metals. Exporting is on, so these drones should go and collect that at some point. Awesome. Alright, let's go and pop that. Yeah, and there's no reason for us to hold on to it. So you're complaining because you're not connected to any sort of oxygen tank or oxygen producer. So I guess we'll do that. I don't want to go over there. Let me run a cable and a pipe, I guess, this way. It's a little bit more maintenance, but I think that's going to be okay. Boom. Alright, everything here. We got the drone hub there to cover all this stuff. It's got tons of drones, too. So that'll be everything we need. We probably need more actual power generation. We're already running a deficit at night, which, I mean, might be okay, assuming we're storing enough during the day. But probably I'll just build another wind turbine, since it's so efficient here.
More to the barren environment.
5 from Mars, low G drive. That's not much. It's more applicants. Move faster. I mean, it's fine, but not the sort of thing we need early. It helps, but let's hope this key does something a little bit more awesome. I guess we'll pop this too. Oh, may lead to a breakthrough. Excellent. Well, the right kind of breakthrough. Like, some of the breakthroughs are awesome, but not important early, and some of them are critical early on. So we have a big power surplus during the day. But I still think we'll build one more wind turbine, because our power consumption will go up dramatically over here. So let's go and do that. I'm going to do that. What I might do in the future is build like wind turbines and solar panels 1-to-1 in this game, just to avoid the sort of daytime deficit that we were running into in the last one. Because during the day, all your factories are running, so you got a lot more power. Done. Water shortage, that is true. I'm just going to turn you off for now, so you don't consume anything. But yeah, the one vaporator is not enough, and we didn't order any more. However, we do have a water source down here. So we're going to have to set this up. Not metals. Oh, I guess it would be under life. Yeah. Just trying to get this to, you know, line up nicely.
Sector scan.
Do that, and then run a lot of pipes. A lot of things that might need to be maintained. But we'll have to eat that. Now, I don't know if we have all the resources over here to build this. New text.
There's more to the barren environment.
Okay. Right. Autonomous sensors is actually really nice. Oh, there we go. Explorer AI. I'm going to have to shift queue this to the top. We still have to finish the fungi, but that's going to be okay. The advanced rockets is also really good. It saves so much time on our turnaround. I don't particularly care about that spire building. I think it might be good in like a really large dome, but early on, not so much. You need your power back. But yeah, we can get a little bit more passive science. It's like a really good thing to research early. Oh, those are our rare metals over here. All right, I guess our RC rover, no, it does reach. Just barely. Maybe it wasn't technically reaching. I don't know. We'll do that, because it would be nice to... Oh, I just realized this is not going to fuel up where we are. But we've got you. So I'm going to get you to fill up on fuel. And we'll probably have to grab from the other one as well. Alright, you're done. Oh, right, we're going to do the breakthrough first. I was still low on power. I don't think we could have finished the scan without recharging. So we'll do the breakthrough, recharge again, then come out there. You might get stalled out unless we run a power cable there, and I really don't want to. I'm suspecting we're just going to... Because that's pretty narrow, and the distances are kind of annoying to wrap around. Almost certainly we're going to just tunnel through this, depending on how many resources are here. Maybe, you know, I want to get this. I know it's only 2%, but if there's something there, I want to know. And it's just going to bother me. All right. Dome is just chilling still. I guess we may as well... There's no reason not to build the things we're going to need for the dome. We're waiting for the water to be set up, but that's going to happen soon. Oh, transport. You are going to pick up more fuel. Or are you full? No, you're not. Oh, you are. Oh, you still have metals on you. Oh.
Discovered.
Unload resources, metal. There we go. Now load fuel. So I was just seeing the 21 here. I'm like, you're not full. What's going on? Okay. And I don't think I can drop it into this. I think it'll just drop it on the ground. Breakthrough selected. Gene selection. Doubles the chance that a colonist will have or gain a rare trait. That's very nice. I assume that's things like Guru, Genius, that sort of thing. Maybe Saint, which would be exceptional. That would be really good. Alright, go ahead and load up some more fuel over here. And you're loading up. That's going to be good. And you've got your rare metals. You don't have all of them. I think a lot of them got transported over there, actually. So we might have to do some manual loading of rare metals, too. I mean, we might want to just keep some, but I don't know. I think exporting the first batch for cash makes a lot of sense. Because we're not going to be able to run an electronics factory very soon. The first one we set up is machine parts, because it's one of the ones we need first. So do that, and then do the flask. Oh, we might run out of power. No, you don't use that much driving. It's the scanning that eats the most. I might scan these two and then run back. And then run out and get the flask. I mean, I want the science boost, but yeah. Okay, let's figure out what's coming next here. Fungal farm we don't have the tech for. But we're going to need at least one living quarter. That's got room for, what, 14 people? Yeah, so room for babies. We could also build nurseries early on. I'm going to be very tempted to get a super early research lab. But we also have to make sure that people aren't super duper miserable. A grocer at the very least seems to be a basic necessity. That will also leave just enough room for maybe like a small garden over there. Projector lamp. Just like, I guess you can put those anywhere. I don't remember seeing that before.
Anomaly analyzed.
New text.
There's more to the barren environs.
Decommission protocol. What's the drone swarm? Oh, drone hubs are constructed with more. And the maximum number is 80. Like, I never even came close to that in my last game, but, I mean, could be a thing. Yeah, scan this, and then I will run you back for recharge before you pick up the flask. But then, yeah, we need to pop the free science from our rovers as soon as possible. So if I were to turn you on... Yeah, we still have the water shortage because over here we're waiting for concrete to be delivered. Right, fair enough. You are...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, you do have fuel.
Fault reported.
Unload resources over here. Cable fault, you should get dealt with. New
We've
anomalies
just
found.
confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident
Oh, nice.
turned to our advantage.
How good are we talking about here? Very high. And we already had another one over here. Nice. So yeah, I have a fair amount of power, but yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna recharge and then send you out at that point. Very good. And we need some concrete delivered here. So you, oh, you've already unloaded, and that's 2 loads of 30. So that should be all the fuel you need. You are now going to go and load up some concrete for me. Cheers and thank you. You're recharging here. You're just adding some extra manpower over here, some extra drone power over here. Heavy load, but that's to be expected. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't tell you the heavy load here, but if you mouse over there, it will tell you. Oh yeah, I still need to move the rare metals. That's not. Where's the transport? Yeah, you're full of concrete, which is. Can I unload like a partial? Here, let's do that. And then... Well, I guess I'd have to bring it down. You know what? Unload all the concrete. Then we'll grab all the rare metals, because that'll be 20, and then I'll grab 10 concrete. That makes sense. Rare metals over here. 19. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Maybe I canceled off it. And then just fill in your last few bits with concrete. Excellent. So you're going to come over here. You're going to unload the rare metals right over there. I mean, I have to say, the shuttle hubs make everything a lot kind of easier and more automated. But there's something kind of fun with playing with the transports here. And then, yeah, you can just dump off the rest of your concrete right there. So that can get built. Cheers and thank you. Go and charge up. Now, RC Explorer, you're fully charged. Okay, we're going to prioritize this. Need to get that going because that's our tech that will allow our Explorer to give us a little bit more science. Which I think makes sense investing in. I mean, we do need the 0G fungus. But yeah, I think it makes sense investing it. So, you are ready to go. We're just going to wait because I know there's enough rare metals to do this. That was actually a pretty big boon to get that rare metals delivery. That extra funding is going to give us a whole other trip worth of stuff. How do you not have a controller? I guess you're a little far away from this. There you go. Because there's sort of a maximum range. We're actually going to move you to here. So you can just look after this thing for now.
Pipe leak reported.
Are you going? There we go. Where's the pipe leak? Oh, right over there. Never mind. You need to maintain this. Okay, I did pack an extra drone hub. We need to get this going. We've got no choice. They should probably overlap each other so they can fix one another. I don't know if they have to be fully in or not. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I am going to put you here. I mean, we do need a structure where the drone hubs overlap one another. We have no option there. So I'm going to fix the pipe leak. Yeah, you're within range from here. You're within range from here, so someone is going to fix that. 1200 research, explore AI done, which is going to give us some tech. Looks like our concrete extractor is finished already. You have enough juice to go and pop that anomaly. And yeah, you are done. We'll salvage you for some parts. We've got a good amount of concrete now. Do we want to go and build the next concrete extractor right away? We probably should. I don't know. There's something to be said about, like, not, but we're going to go for it. Are you even within range? Oh, yeah, just barely, but you are. I think I did place it that way to be able to support a little something extra.
Sector scanned.
Done,
Anomaly
done.
found.
A new anomaly, good. I should queue up a few more over here just to finish this up. So we don't need the RC rover to be here anymore.
Anomaly analyzed.
So we might want to help out over
Cable
here.
fault report.
There's
New
more
techs
to
come in.
it.
That is a lot of new techs. Including actual farming tech. which we will want, but I'm still going to go with the low G fungus first. Apartments are really nice. There's our ability to build our own drone hubs. You know what? That's the one we finished. Crowdfunding, yeah, that's the one-shot deal. Being able to just build our own machine parts factory rather than send a prefab, I think is a big win. I think we're still going to do the advanced Martian engines. We're going to do that. I mean, presumably that's when they're born, yeah. The crowdfunding will be critical. We will need some extra cash for something. To the point where, actually, I think I'll do it this way. Because there's a chance we'll need some sort of emergency crowdfunding just to keep us alive. We got some malfunctioning cables. Man, it is so nice when that stops being an issue. I'm going to get a little universal depot right next to this drone hub. Mostly for the future proofing. Right now it doesn't do much. But it is always nice when you get your shuttles that, like, the drone hubs have access to stuff that's really, really close by. So I think our next shuttle will bring people. Right, Explorer, where are you? You're over there. Yeah, you need to come home to charge up. I should be able to send you out to pick up that eyeball, but it will definitely take a while. None of that's buildable. So yeah, the anomalies are rough. 600 funding. I mean, that makes sense. We're getting 20 per. It's not a huge amount. And yet, we have to wait, I'd say, until the low G fungi finish. So, again, we'll put a cut in here. I'll probably let it run for a little bit. We do have the power shortage during the night here. So we will go and increase that a bit. But now, our water situation will be fine. Now that this is operating here, we should be okay. This one, I was going to say, is probably producing nothing right now. That is indeed the case. Because the moisture evaporator is producing all the water that we need to fulfill the fuel refinery. The mine would have worked long enough to go and fill up the water tower, and that's it. And I guess I can put a little dumping site over here. Not that I've seen that it's important, but we may as well clean it. This is going to be a long trip for these little poor drones, but they have nothing else going on really, so, you know, who cares? I may as well bring the transport a little closer to home. But yeah, we'll put a cut in here. I'll let it run long enough for us to get our low G fungi, and when we come back, I think we're going to settle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.